Hey, this is David. So, out on a walk today. Beautiful day. It's a Monday. I got home Saturday from an 11-day road trip. Kind of an amazing time. The first stop was at Camden, Missouri, to drop off a couple wholesale orders to my very first dealer for the Freedom Launcher, and that went really well. I had the opportunity to install a demo unit on a NuCanoe Unlimited there at the show, in the store I mean. And so yeah, if you head down to Camden, Missouri, to a very large dealer down there, yeah, we're talking Eco Fishing Shop, I installed on their white NuCanoe Unlimited, and Travis just hosted me for a day. It's a great time. Got to meet, and I've had a chance to meet both he and Jonathan there face to face, and they both are just great guys down there. Most of you that have probably worked with them know that they just do a great job, and they'll actually install a Freedom Launcher. And if you buy from them, they'll install it. They'll give you a good deal. So that was a really great trip. Fantastic. I just can't say enough how happy I am. And they're not my only dealer. I've got other dealers going on board, and once they get their Freedom Launcher installed, I get a chance to talk with them about it. I'll be highlighting them as well. Anyway, so the next stop was Corpus Christi, Texas. That was a trip to try out something new, folks. And we're inventing a new thing, and it's called the Freedom Fisher. And why did we call it something different? Well, it is a wheeled device that gets your kayak to the water, but it is so much more, because by using balloon tires as outriggers, yes, as outriggers, it can provide more stability on the water. And I came out with, literally, the first time it was on the water, you can see how kind of ragged edge we are, was the day I tested with Tim, a brand ambassador from Corpus Christi, Texas. And he is very satisfied with the performance, let's just say that. And I'll share that results with you in the future. But right now I'm just trying to get organized with how we take this bad boy to market. It's a great device, but it might need a little fine tuning based upon how people have rigged their kayaks and how much stability you want. So there's configuration options available in this thing. It's just a lot more of a complicated beast than the Freedom Launcher is, and I'll need to provide a little bit more user training on how to use it properly, and so on and so forth. So we're going to get it in the hands of our inner circle, what I consider my inner circle, and give them a chance to try it out. And once we figure out how to fine tune it, then we'll be I'm pretty certain we'll be bringing it to market. When, I don't know. Probably this year, 2026. It's going to be a lot of testing and development and refinement of that idea, and then after that we'll look to bring it to you guys. So that was really cool. I had an opportunity to have dinner with another one of my brand ambassadors, Mike, from Lafayette, Louisiana. If you've watched my channel, Mike is the guy with the native Slayer Max 12.5. His kayak is featured on our latest fishing hoodie. And Mike, I can tell you more of his story sometime, but he's rolled his kayak twice for various reasons. But being in a tournament out on the water in a windy situation was one of those circumstances. He's interested in trying out the Freedom Fisher to see if it would help prevent what he experienced on the water. Out of my 7 brand ambassadors, 1, 2, 3, 4 have rolled their kayaks out of 7. Pretty big kayaks, native Slayer Max 12.5 is no slouch, and Hobie PA 12s and 14s are no slouch. those are big kayaks and they've rolled. And so, you know, if we come up with something that at least assists you a little bit to help prevent you from rolling, you know, a lot better to have a near miss than a fail, so to speak. So I'm really excited about that opportunity. But again, we're going to have to figure out, we don't want to offer something that only works for half of you. So how do we bring this to market, make it work is good. And then ran into my last customer on the trip, which is David Deere. I just invited him to the brand ambassador program. You know, so let's take a little step back. What's a brand ambassador? Well, it's somebody who's advocating for the brand by what they do and what they say. So I don't create them, they emerge from the ecosystem, so to speak, of customers who really like the product, and they just naturally are available on the ramp to explain what it is and why they like the product. And so they self-select, and I identify them and I invite them to be a part of the brand ambassador program. And so right now I have 7 brand ambassadors, and I have 2 pro staff. And pro staff are folks who are brand ambassadors sort of on steroids. They do everything a brand ambassador does, but they've also like engaged dealers and are operating. Typically one guy's retired, one guy's near retirement, and they really are kind of technically oriented, almost an engineering mind, and they're giving me advice as to how to design future solutions and engage dealers. So no shade on anybody. Everybody's helping bring this experience to more people, and I value my tribe of 9, so to speak, I call them, to help me understand where to go with this thing. So I'm hoping to get together with these folks real soon on a teleconference, and we'll figure out where we go from here. David, by the way, he has a FluxJet kayak, and he's really excited to get a Freedom launcher on it. So this week, one of my priorities is to get an order ready for him and ship the parts. I was down there, actually installed the mounting group. I wanted to see the hull. I wanted to just feel it, touch it. And, you know, I'm very impressed with the thickness of the plastic. It looks like a really quality kayak. I'd say it's kind of on par with, I'd say, Old Town in terms of the quality of the mold and the thickness of the plastic. And so I'm really confident that the Freedom launcher, you know, there's no 100% in the business, but I'm really confident that it's going to perform really well. So that's really good news. So he's excited to get a Freedom launcher on that FluxJet. He's one of the very first customers that signed up, and so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on in the world of Wilderside. It's been a really exciting journey. I had a very successful trip. I feel like I scored 4 for 4 in terms of engagements along the way. Really excited to have dealers in play this year, multiple dealers in play this year. And as they come on board and they have their demo units installed, we get some initial feedback from them. I'll want to introduce them to you, but I'm wanting them to have kind of a quiet period to onboard first. And then we'll let you know about them. And so, yeah, it's all good. We're alive and kicking. We're really expecting a strong year. I don't know if I mentioned, but I've also hired a couple folks to join the team. I've got now a supply chain manager that's going to help identify suppliers as we grow to find people that are able to scale with us and use existing supply base. So this existing supply base will still be needed, by the way, if you're listening, because you're one of our suppliers. We need you. But we'll also probably need to find other folks that can do things for us that we've never had to do before, because we're trying to outsource more and more. Our little factory just can't keep up, so we need to find people. What we're doing in-house today, we need to send out so that we're more order takers. The nice thing is we've got formulas in place for over 49 kayak hull designs. We've locked and loaded and ready to go. They're working great. And so, you know, what's next is just to basically build a kitchen that can make those recipes and get the Freedom Launchers in people's hands, you know, within 10 to 14 calendar days from order. That's our vision. They're made to order. They're made to a kayak hull design. We're very particular about that, and I'll explain more in a future video about why we do what we do. But the bottom line is it's working. It's working really, really well. Second hire is Dennis, and he's my production manager. So he, week by week, he's going to figure out what we can make, how we're going to make it, who's on the team that's going to be putting things together for us. And so, by the way, it's just a gorgeous day. It's like 55 and sunny here in Peoria, Illinois. I'm loving it. And it's starting to feel like summer's coming, but that fresh spring air just invigorates me. I'm just tickled. If you have questions, you know, please leave them in the comments down below. If you've made it this far, you're obviously interested in the topic. I'd love to hear from you. You know, if you want to know more about Wilderside, about our game-changing Freedom Launcher landing gear, and I use that word carefully because that's what other customers have called it. My customers are saying, multiple customers are saying it's a game changer for them, especially as their bodies get older. They say things like, just life altering for some guys. Some guys are just about ready to give up the sport, and this has given them a second life in the sport. It's just, I'm humbled by that. It really gets me going, and it gets my team going. They're all excited about this opportunity to help anglers stay on the water. So, yeah, that's what's going on. So this is David from Wilderside. If you want to subscribe to this channel, please do so down below. You'll just get notified when we have new content. I'm planning to publish more. I've been in a quiet mode, been in inventive mode. We just got a patent application completed and filed for the Freedom Fisher, and that's part of the reason why I've had to kind of just be tight-lipped, because I tend to talk too much. So I just had to be off camera to take care of that business. But now that that's filed, now we can talk about it more. I'm happy to do that. Yeah, and I'm just super pumped for all of those of you that are already customers and have sent in pictures or testimonials, expressed positive sentiments about the brand. Thank you. For those of you that have had problems and let me know and give me an opportunity to address those problems, I thank you as well. All in all, I'll just say right now, I have no unresolved product problems across 49 kayak hull designs and over 15 major brands. Over 2,000 customer months of use, and things are working great. So there's some aesthetic things we can clean up a little bit, but functionally, we're rock solid and we're right where we need to be. So yeah, that's what's happening at Wilderside. Thanks again for hanging with me, and till next time, tight lines, be safe, y'all.